Wonderful people, this is BVI Channel 1. I welcome you on today's live broadcast, Biafra Discourse. And I still remain your presenter, your one and only, Asuchinadu Peter, the voice of the people, the voice of God, and the voice of our ancestors. Today, as we always do it on live broadcast, it's an interactive section where you have the privilege and the opportunity to share your opinion and air your view regarding the issue of Biafra. And today we are looking at the arrest of 67 members of IPOB. We're going to look at it. We're going to look at it from the Nigerian perspective, from the Nigerian police, their accusation and their own narrative. You know, then we're going to look at it from the Biafran perspective and the Biafran narrative. Then we'll be able to come to a position where we'll be able to address this issue and prevent it from happening. Now, we're talking about the arrest of 7 IPOB members and how best to end the oppression. Today, you can call the lifeline you are seeing right there at the top corner of this screen, +2348104545533. When we open up the line, you will call. And today's program is going to, it's not going to be too long. It's going to be very snappy. So I may not wait all the time to take all the calls. So once we open up the lines, you can make your call. Now, let us look at this issue of the arrest of our brothers, the IPOB members, by the Nigerian authority. Okay, but before I delve into that, I want you to listen to the news broadcast. Some of you have seen the video, but some of you may not have seen it. But let us take a look at it once again, and I'll be right back.
In Imo State, the police has paraded 67 persons suspected to be members of the indigenous people of Biafra over on Lawful assembly. Briefing journalists in Owerri, the Commissioner of Police, Isaac Akimoyede, says operatives of the 34th Field Artillery Brigade intercepted members of the group. According to the Commissioner, investigations revealed that the suspects were arrested on their way to a native doctor at Egbema for protection against bullet penetration. The suspects, who allege brutality by the military, say they are peaceful citizens of the state.
Operatives of the 34th Field Artillery Brigade, while on duty at Umahu, the Egbema checkpoint, intercepted 67 members of this IPOB and called for reinforcement from the Divisional Police headquarters at Egbema, and they were obliged. The operatives of the division mobilized to the scene and assisted in evacuation of the suspects to the Divisional Police headquarters for further action. It was, however, revealed that the suspects were on their way to native doctor to fortify themselves against bullet penetration. Group confessed to the fact that they are IPOB members. IPOB is proscribed by the federal government of Nigeria. So it's sufficient, that one is sufficient, because it's their confession to say it by themselves. So it is immaterial whether there is violence or not.
Since I was long, all that
we are going on our own business. We have no gun, we have nothing. We didn't fight, we didn't quarrel. They started molesting us, they started beating us, giving us a sort of treatment. Look at my head. My head was broken. And now I have not gotten myself all over my back, all over the places. So we are beating up everybody. We are beating mercilessly for just no cause. We have no weapon, we have no gun, we have nothing. We didn't fight, we didn't quarrel, just we are going on our own business. That was what happened. And they brought us to this place.
Bandana Mlawe Bisani Bama. I'm one Abati. Ababe,
I think you have seen the news. If you are just joining us, this is the live broadcast coming to you from BVI Channel 1. We are talking about the arrest of 67 IPOB members by the Nigerian authority. We're going to look at the narratives that we just watched. Then we air our opinions regarding that. I want to tell our viewers, please understand that this platform is not engaged in arousing anybody's emotion or sentiment. We are here to state it the way it is. I asked someone, I told someone today who asked me that he is confusing on our platform's message and the ideology we pursue on this platform, the ideology driving this platform regarding the Biafra agitation. I told him, for you to understand critically our position, the position or the ideology of this platform, you have to remove emotion and sentiment and look at the things from the realistic aspect of it. All right? Now, having said that, when we open up the lines, we have a standard procedure. Concentrate your submission to the topic under discussion. This is Biafra Discourse. All right? You can drop your comments. I'll read your comments. I'll acknowledge all those who are watching. That is what we do every time on this live broadcast. And we also take your calls from the Watsap. Now, let us start with the narrative of the Nigerian police. They said they intercepted them by the army, who called for reinforcement. You see, the way the language they use in some of these things when it comes to Biafra, I wonder if it is the same Nigerian security operatives that are fighting Boko Haram are the same ones harassing our innocent people who are going about their business without killing anybody, without bearing any arms. All right? Good. Now, he said they called for reinforcement, and they automatically, the way the police stated it, they rapidly responded immediately to the call for reinforcement by the military, and they were able to arrest 67 members of IPOB, claiming frivolous allegation upon them. Look at them, old people, old women. Most of them, when you look at what they say they are going about with. And they say they were doing that. They want to go and get Odeshi, that's amulet, to prevent bullet penetration. In probably the way the man sounded, it was like the IPOB, these old men and women, are going to go and fortify themselves so that bullet will not enter them in such a manner that they are preparing to attack Nigerian authorities or Nigerian government. That is the picture they are painting, and it is ridiculous. I'm ashamed for them. I'm not ashamed of them, but I am ashamed for them. I am shaming their shame. You see, when they come south, they become roaring lions. When they go to northeast, they become a cookie that stopped his or her tail in between her legs while running away from insurgents. The real people who are the real terrorists. They left the real terrorists and now proscribed and tagged a people terrorist organization. Now, I'm going to come to that. But I want to tell Nigerian authorities that, honestly speaking, you know that you're just doing your work to secure your job. We've not opened the lines yet. Please, those who are calling, please don't call yet. I'm going to be very snappy with this narrative. Okay, so the Nigerian authority is just trying to show that they lack reasoning, they lack seriousness in their duty. They lack professionalism in discharging their duty as security setup. All right? When you look at look at what they did to them. Look at the kind of injury. Look at the kind of beating they give to old people like this. It's unfortunate. Now, I must tell you that we can end this kind of oppression. Like I said, we have to fashion out a way to stop this, realistically. And we can do that without even carrying arms. Even if we are going to carry arms, or Biafra people going to carry arms to defend themselves, because it's about self-defense. Let me begin with that, self-defense. If the Nigerian authority is accusing our fathers and our mothers, like you saw there, that they are going to go and they get to Odeshi, tell me which part of Nigerian constitution that criminalize someone from getting amulet, the traditional amulet. Where is it? Where is it in Nigerian constitution? And owing to the fact, the level of insecurity in Nigeria today warrants every Nigerian to go and get to Odeshi. Yes. The situation, for the fact that the security of Nigeria have failed, the army, the police, and all the security apparatus of Nigerian setup have failed in their duty to protect Nigerians, gave the moral stand for every Nigerian to go and get to Odeshi, because you cannot just wake up and somebody will come and kill you just like that. It doesn't work that way. So let them keep that their shit to themselves, as far as I'm concerned. I have not seen any Nigerian constitution that criminalizes somebody from getting Odeshi. There is no crime in that. Okay? Now their only basis for their argument is that they proscribe IPOB, and the people identify themselves as IPOB members. And that is what I'm going to address in this video, because that is part of the ways we are going to stop this our oppressor, giving them the opportunity to harm us. Yes, it is clear. It is clear to us that we are pursuing non-violent agitation for freedom and independence. Every pro-Biafran group acknowledges that and adopted that as their procedure. None has declared war on Nigeria to carry arms. None have declared war. Okay? Now, if that is the case, then we should not be giving this our oppressors, because that's no do God rebelma. So they are looking at any or slightest opportunity to unleash their terror on our people, dehumanizing them, oppressing them, treating them just like we just saw on this video that just played. Okay? So, and one of the ways to do that, you see, sometimes I say, this our agitation, we need to understand the ideology driving it and who we are. Somebody will call me and tell me or ask me, I want to be a member of IPOB. How do I become a member of IPOB? That is a total misconception of whom you are. Yes. Yes. As I'm talking to you now, I'm in Biafran land. Everywhere I go, I tell people I am an indigenous person of Biafra. Yes. I am an indigenous person of Biafra, just like some people are indigenous people of Oduduwa and some people are indigenous people of Arewa. You cannot stop somebody from being an indigenous person of whom he is. So that nonsense they call proscription, it is for themselves. But the way they now, because of the conception that IPOB is not an organization and no longer a people, that is why they were able to label every one of us terrorists. That is the truth. Because as long as you are from this part of the world, whether you believe in Biafra or whether you don't believe in Biafra, whether you like it or whether you don't like it, you are an indigenous person of Biafra. You can choose to be a citizen of any country, but you can never choose to be an indigenous person of any country. You are born, even if you are born in America, as long as you are born by an indigenous Biafran in America, you are an indigenous person of Biafra. But you can be the American citizen or UK citizen or the citizen or wherever you see, I can choose to not become Nigerian citizen anymore. I can denounce it and take up another citizenship. But there is never a time I can deny my indigenous identity. I am born a Biafran, an indigenous person, because my ancestors existed as Biafrans long before Nigeria was created. You have to understand that narrative. It is quite simple. So when somebody called me and said, you have to be a member of IPOB, I now saw the level of ignorance our people have been, soaked with. And that is one of the things I try to address on this platform, and one of the many reasons why they call me a saboteur. Because when you say everybody is an IPOB, everybody, as long as you are born from this part of the world, you are an IPOB by indigenous identity, not by your membership of anything. You don't need to go and register to become an IPOB. Whether you are Masobo, whether you are BLCO, whether you are this or that, it doesn't matter. Whether you are Joe, Anango, and the rest of them, or Igbo, you are an indigenous person of Biafra. Whether you even like it or not, whether you even believe it or not, that is the truth. Okay? Now, but you can choose to identify yourself as such. Nobody will force you to. So that's why I tell our people, when you go out and say, I am a member of IPOB, I am a member of indigenous, the person automatically understands your level of exposure, and they start, manhandling you because they know you don't know your left and your right, because you are operating at the level of ignorance, and they know that they can do you anything and get away with it. That is the truth. But as I'm talking to you, I'm in Biafra land, and everywhere I go, I tell people, including the security operatives, I am an indigenous person of Biafra. I am not a member of IPOB. I am born IPOB. I am born an indigenous person of Biafra, and you have to understand that. You don't need to do anything, register anywhere, swear any oath to be an indigenous person of Biafra. But it is left for you to belong to any organization, whether you call it IPOB organization, or whether you call it Masobo, or whether you call it any name. Okay? And that is where the Nigerian authorities are having leeways to do all this nonsense. But it is better we start doing things the right way, so that we'll stop falling victims on those who are preying on us, destroying us, and oppressing us. Okay? One more thing. Another reason why these guys are doing this and how we can end this oppression is, one, consider the North, consider the South. From the North, let me start with, when Jonathan was in authority, when they declared war against insurgents, some prominent political leaders of the North, including those who are governors today, and those in top offices in Aso Rock, including the highest level of office in Nigeria today, the man occupying the air, good. They said that a fight against insurgent, Boko Haram, is a fight against the North. Some even went further. What do you call him? Erufai went further to tweet that any person that kills a Fulani person has taken a loan that must be repaid. Now, you see how they hold their own tenaciously, and their politicians are behind them. And they allow those who carry their aspiration to be in their political offices. Because not every Northerner supports this insurgent. Not every Northern Muslim supports these activities of these Boko Haram and the killer bandits or whatever they call them. That is the truth. I must tell you the truth. But the Northern people will always push for those who represent their aspiration to push Islam to all the nooks and crannies of Nigeria. So they understand that, and they are playing that politics. That is why they do everything possible to get these people in authorities. Now, that is where the Biafra people are getting it wrong. The same thing happened in Lagos or in the West. The leader of OPC, he is given a big recognition. Their activities are well recognized and integrated in their political life in the West. Some of you are saying, why will they, the Southeast, they don't recognize Biafra security and the rest of them. They will not. Because those who you are allowed to be in your government offices, occupying political position, do not share your aspirations. They are your biggest problem. The West was able to set up a Metikun together with the Odua People's Congress, the OPC, because they allowed those who carry their aspiration to be in government houses. Forget about the one Nigerian politics they are using to deceive themselves. That is the truth. Okay? Now, let us now go to this. If the Biafran people have heeded to the ideology being driven on this platform, to drive out all this wicked, never do well for political class in Igbo land, in Biafran land in general, from political offices, and allow those who carry their aspiration to be in power. Let me tell you, all these things will never happen. I think I have said enough. Let me quickly open up the phone lines because this program will end any time soon. I've already had callers calling, but I'm not going to take too much calls today. I'm not going to take too much calls today, but if you want to call the number you're seeing at the top corner of this program, there 08104545533, or you drop your comments and I will take your comment. Let me quickly go to the comment section while we wait for your calls to come in. Don't forget, you can call direct line or you can call via WhatsApp. That is it. So let me get to the comment section and see what we have there already. Now, we have too many of our people who are here. I recognize Samuel Ngude, who is the first person that dropped the comment. Thank you. We are only going to be reading comments that, that are valid, especially those who are, connected to the topic of discussion. All right. The compliments we're only going to acknowledge that you are here. K. Isaac, is it a crime for them to fortify themselves? No, no is the answer. I said it here earlier. Nwokoro Deborah said, so they should wait till they are killed, Abi. So Onyeka Prince made a comment, said, people does charms in Nigeria. Let's be truthful in our dealings against our citizens. What about Boko Haram terrorists? Okay. All right, let us quickly take the first caller. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, you are live on the broadcast. This is BVI Channel 1. Your name and where you're calling from?
I'm calling from Abuja. I just want to congratulate you people. You are doing a nice work. May the Lord strengthen you in Jesus' name.
Amen. Oh, he just called to compliment. Thank you for that compliment. We're talking about the arrest of 67 IPOB member. And if you just come in, we're not going to go back to repeat our narrative after this broadcast, which is going to take not too long. Please go back and watch it, share it as well, and the discussion will continue on the comment section. K. Isaac said, what sort of operation is this, for God's sake? He said, why always anything that concerns Southeast? The terrorists are out there in the north. Nigerian police force or army, you people won't confront them, but they hate you. All right, let's go down. Jay Stain said, new to the channel, welcome. What country are we talking about, or Africa in general? I'm talking about Nigeria, precisely the southeastern part of Nigeria, the Biafran people who are asking and demanding for self-determination. All right, Onyeka Prince said, no arms, no killing is never an offense to do charms, because politicians does charms. There is no Nigerian constitution that prohibits anyone to take or to do charms. All right, yeah, they call it traditional amulet. They call it bulletproof. You both did their own, and you wear it as a vest, our own people do their own and put it in their body, and you are saying it's a crime. No, it's not a crime at all. All right, Joseph Obonna, why did the police arrest harmless people while the herdsmen terrorists move about with AK-47 without police harassing them? That is the same question we are asking them. We are asking them to go and concentrate their energy where it is needed most, which is the northeast, where Boko Haram bandits killing people in thousands and hundreds. All right. Onya Kapin said, personally, I would ask. Onya Kapin said, personally, I would ask, are we one country or not? No, we are not. They call Nigeria one Nigeria, but the people are not the same. That is just the truth. We don't need to deceive ourselves concerning that. Jason said, what country? Okay, we've done that. He said, what countries have open gun rights in Africa? I don't think there is any. All right. Onyeka Prince said, I think federal government should arm every Nigerian citizen to defend themselves. The ones that are trying to collect all your guns and the ammunition or any protective gear you are trying to acquire to protect yourself from those who they fail to stop killing Nigerians. All right? Okay. The same guy, Jasten, is asking what is IPOB. IPOB is Indigenous People of Biafra. That is the truth. That is whom we are. He said, Dom Petomo Unini. He said, Chinedu, do you see why we can never forgive our Hanese, our traditional rulers, and the so-called elders, elite of Igbo land? I hear you. So, Akaha Chukwu Emeka said, all this harassment is just because Southeast is among Nigeria. Of course. Of course. Oliver Ibekwe said, the Fulani that killed is set free. Or the Puegu, my brother. David Adeyemi Adepi, they said, leave these IPOB members alone. There is nothing they have done to deserve such treatment. I must tell you that. Divine Moses, correct, okay. Say it's not among Nigeria, okay. But Febuary Jimbe said, well spoken, Chinedu. Thank you so much. Akaha Chukwemeka said, Peters, you are talking like an agent of the zoo called Nigeria. Sorry, I cannot help your ignorance. We are here to do a duty to the people, to sensitize them. Like I said earlier, if you want to understand and if you want to flow with this platform, drop your emotion and your sentiment. Let us take this call quickly. Hello.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening to you. Your name and where you're calling from. Be very brief. We are running out of time.
My name is Chid. I'm calling from Finland.
Okay, Chid, go ahead with your submission. Very briefly, please.
First of all, thumbs up to what you are doing, because I've been following you. And I watched some of your video the other day where you were saying that you were tempted to abandon what you were doing. Actually, it is not easy, because I feel for you. Sometimes I don't even understand why some people are still talking about one Nigeria. My brother, I'm sick and tired of all this rubbish that is going on. Look at what is happening now. I don't know if there is any way we can get to Kumbo brain and fix it in the head of some of our people down there. To get to Kumbo brain for them. These people cannot reason. They cannot reason. They cannot see what is going on. They can't understand anything.
It's unfortunate.
Sometimes I get angry. Believe me. Sometimes I get angry. I don't really know what is going on. I don't know what is wrong with our people. See what is happening. What is the offense now? No weapon, nothing. Why Southern Kaduna is burning, and they look the other way. They look the other side. My brother.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your support.
Please keep it on. Don't give up. Please keep it on, please.
Yeah, if with your support we will not give it up. With you mobilizing your people, your community to join the 1 million march against anti-open grazing, it will make our work quite easier and lighter. The burden will be lighter. So help us reach out to your people. Let them join the 1 million march as we say no to open grazing. Thank you for calling. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Your name and where you calling from? Be very fast.
Yeah. I'm ready.
Go ahead with your submission.
Okay, my submission here in the IPOB. Speaking out. You see how nothing happened. We get arrested and so that is why we are saying that we don't have elders. Don't be what we call them, or they say in respect of the elders, what are they doing? There is no position in Nigeria that says if you have charm. If you say that somebody killed me, that with you, go to the court. They say because there's no eye of the law that see. I think we need to talk to our elders and tell them they should be able to sit up. If they don't sit up, they don't deserve respect.
All right, thank you so much for your call. Yeah, time is fast running out from us. We hope to continue, but if you witness from the audio device, it might be noisy. Maybe please bear with us because we want to continue this program. Hello, your name and where are you?
Yeah, my name is Chooks. I'm calling from London.
Go ahead.
My brother, I want to commend your efforts. You've been trying. You are a voice. You are the voice of the ancestors and the voice of the voiceless. My brother, I'm so angry about what is happening in our country, Nigeria, because our brothers and sisters there don't know what is going on. I don't blame them because they cannot go on social media to see what is really happening in the country. Nigeria is almost empty. You understand me? And my happiness is that people like you are there talking, and the camera and every one of you. And I just pray that the Lord Almighty will grant us our heart desire, because we are not part of the country called Nigeria. We are indigenous people of Biafra, and so we shall remain. Don't give up, and I will support you in my own little way. May God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you too. Thank you for calling, Chooks. The greatest support we will need from our people is to mobilize their immediate environment, their people, their community, their relatives, to join to say no to open grazing, to join the campaign to end open grazing in our homeland. That is the biggest solidarity and support we can get from you. And that is the biggest sacrifice and service you can do to your own people. Just call 08104207522 or 08060982212 to join the movement. I mean, the campaign to end open grazing in our homeland. This is where we make our first time. I tell you, I guess you might be witnessing or noticing some kind of change in our audio. There will be a humming that will be coming that might be discomforting. Please bear with us because we just have to sustain this program a little bit longer. Alright? But we will soon be wrapping up on today's program. If you want to still call 08104545533. That is the number you're seeing right there on the top corner of this platform on the screen. Alright? And if you're new on this platform, please click on the subscription button, share, drop your comments, let the debate and the conversation continue after here. Let me go back to the comment section where people are dropping their comments. We have Jerry Ugweze who said, thanks for opening our eyes. God will strengthen you. Thank you too. Just keep sharing this message so that more of our people will get to know and see. Okay, Chukwu Onora said, God will have mercy on this country and save the oppressed. God has already had mercy on the people of Nigeria. It is now left for Nigerians to save themselves. I mean the Oduduwas, the Arewas, and the Biafra. The real oppressors of Nigeria is your political class. They are your brothers. They speak your language. You attend the same mosque and church with them. So that is the truth. Alright? Good. Let me quickly take this call. Hello?
Hello?
You are live and direct on BVI Channel 1 live broadcast.
Chinedu, how you doing?
I'm good.
Wonderful.
I'm good.
I'm really appreciating what you do. You are truly the voice.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Yeah. So, regarding, I think, in Nigeria, even outside to their folks. So, if genuinely they got, then it is annoying as a start. We gotta try and we gotta make sure that where are all our lawyers? Let them come out and make challenges now. It's not just about being lawyers saying that. We've got to challenge. Yeah, but Nigeria is really posing the fairness towards the Biafran people, so it's all gonna come to an end. But you see, when I keep up, keep exposing.
Thank you, brother.
Be seeing what they're doing.
Thank you, brother, for calling. God bless you.
Yeah, my love.
All right. Yeah, we're still here. We're trying to see if we can push to 7 p.m. That is about 12 minutes. While we do that, we will be reading out the commentaries. More calls are coming in. But we're not taking, we're not taking, please, we are not taking video calls. You can call via the voice or the Watsap voice call or the direct line, rather. Okay, please, the person calling on the video call, we don't take video calls on our live broadcast, except you want to call via Skype or Zoom when you are invited. All right, thank you very much. I believe you will have that understanding. I'm going to help you by calling you back via the voice line so that your voice will be heard. Maybe some of them may not even know how to do this. Because you're educated, I'm here to serve you. I'm here to make sure that your voice is heard. Alright? So this is BVI Channel 1 and we are live on the broadcast right here. Talking about the arrest of our brothers. In case you just joined us, please make you use the platform, share it if you are just new here, and click on the subscription button, drop your comments. We are here as a community, all right, to make changes, to make contributions that will benefit our generation. All right, now we'll go back to the comment section. I'll quickly read it down and end the program. All right, I think this discussion should continue. I bet the first few minutes of this program have really hammered on the message for this program, and the call are just the additional voice to what we said already. Okay. Okay, we have Calvin and Mecca. Thank you. We acknowledge you. Elizabeth Dawoodi said it's quite unfortunate situation of Nigeria. Something is definitely fishy now. Boko Haram has been killing people and nothing was done about it. Now unarmed citizens are being arrested. Nigeria is a crime against humanity. Come and arrest me for saying this because we have evidence to prove. Everything about Nigeria has been oppression, deprivation, humiliation, obligation, everything that undermines the living standard of an average Nigerian. I say it, Nigerians are victims of Nigeria, and I will not stop until they prove me wrong. All right? So thank you, my sister Elizabeth, for that your contribution, your submission to the slide on board. Somebody said, don't mean and start saying Nigeria is a zoological republic. I don't agree with you. Nigeria is a zoo. Nigeria is not a zoo. Please help the animals with their dignity in the zoo. The zoo is far better than Nigeria. What we are having in Nigeria is an animal jungle where there is no rule. Yes, you can't go to the zoo and start killing animals without being challenged. You cannot just pick up and start killing animals without having any consequences, like we're witnessing in Nigeria. The animals in the zoo have access to good medical service. They are well attended. They are well fed. Do you have that in Nigeria as a Nigerian? No. So why call Nigeria a zoo? Nigeria is an animal jungle as long as I am concerned. All right? Do those animals some favor by not liking them as Nigeria. Nigeria is far worse than the zoo. Nigerian government is not doing well. We know that. That is from Prince Carlo. We also have okay, let's take this very important call before this will be the last call we'll be taking tonight. Hello, good evening. You're welcome. This is live. BVI Channel 1. Hello, good evening, sir.
Yeah, how they can be busy?
We are on the live broadcast.
Okay. And will you keep working there now?
Of course, the world is hearing your voice, sir. What we're talking about is the arrest of our people, the arrest of 67 IPOB members, and how we can end this oppression. You can give your submission because you'll be definitely the last caller you're going to take today. More people are calling in. Go ahead, sir.
Okay. Okay, and there were I know a metabara mosia for Maria Pomaki for so.
All right.
Emanona been in a for Urane Punandias in 2022. No, well, if I had a heavy declare war. Man, eventually, we make a unumabona intelligence. I will even September this year. Normally, if I have a and the October this year, qualify so Kaigali if I had a by 2022, by then I make a grief actually. So if I make it a up the buy to see my Ubua or would a plan Nadiaga, upon a plan Naga, or Totoni Maya to Silena to no Malay try a see where Naka, Man Obuel at the Barbara, Kane Beber na Yochuku, Mana Eful on your video clip send nwata kere nwanyị onye Afrịka onye Igbo ndị ajimma be yi si na Southern Kaduna ezitere m onyonyo ya ebe afọ enwetabara m detailed information. I just got it. So o wutere ndị onwere ndị eji MSCM ma ka nweta more information about it ka ma no weto esimebe fano and ife ha me and ife batala ejidefa. So if ọbụna onye ọbụla na-emeketa atụ si onye ọbụla ya alahola with two eyes open and ọ na-ewute m na ndị be anyị ka na-alarụ ụra, ndị ji ego achọrọ iwepụta ego, ndị mara ka na-akọ akụkọ ọsa na mbe and ndị na-agba mba ka na-ekewasị onwe fa in different groups. Ọtago to si na anyụkọ mamịrị ọnụ ka ọ gbaa ọfụfụ this time, if not anyị niile abụgo ndị ọrụ. If onye nwere ike imeketa anyị bi ozugbo. Ekene m ụnụ.
Thank you so much for your submission. The voice you heard is the voice of the Reverend Father, but he remains anonymous. Alright, thank you very much for that call and that submission. More people are coming in, but let me quickly take the comments here. We have an important comment that dropped here, so I need to address it. He said, from Wokoro Deborah, said, Chinedu, we put behavior on what happened. How can we remove these stupid politicians in this messed up system? And the truth of the matter is that the Biafra people did not put behavior, and behavior is not playing the politics of Biafra. That is the truth. until hardcore Biafrans come out en masse and bring out one among them. I mean hardcore, the Biafrans on the front line agitating for the freedom of Biafra. Bring out from among them their representatives. Push them to go and contest. To be honest with you, it's not something we discuss here. But I must tell you that 99% of our people want freedom. Now let me give out 10% as hungry and desperate people whom the politicians are using. What happens to the rest 80 people who refuse to participate in the elections? With the mindset of Biafran people, if I contest for governorship in Anambra State, I will fail. Because the Biafran people will be the ones to sabotage it. Because the Biafran people are not interested in getting one of their own to go into government house and stop this madness from inside. It will not stop. If we continue to wait from outside, nothing will happen. If you expect these people to change overnight, to wake up these governors, political allies, and those you call leaders in Igbo land to change overnight, it will not happen. Okay? So there's no amount of please be with them that will touch their mind or change their mind. Alright. Hello, your name and where you calling from? Your name?
From I'm a Biafran.
Go ahead with your submission. Calling from
So I have something to say. Look at what happened this evening. This is my area. One of these Fulani people came to repair my shoes. So people decide when he was repairing my shoe, they moved down with guns to kill people. I tell you, they moved down and some of them are spies. So when I started interrogating the man, you know what he said? That his mission and his people is to go out and know where his people are hiding. Instead of fight, they will come and fight them and kill them. You understand me?
Yeah.
So these people are spies. They are working with guns. It has already started. They are planning to wipe evil out. So what we're trying to say is that people should try to mark them very well. Mark them very well. Imagine a Fulani man will be walking around the street holding gun. But you people a man cannot do so. I'm asking, why is it so? Go what is written and say, why is it so?
Too bad.
Yes. I'm very, very angry about it. They can't allow a man to move, even the so-called, even the hunters now. If they move with the message in the street, they will be arrested. What I saw in the net now is that 67 indigenous people of Biafran have been arrested just because they say like Biafra. So what I'm saying is this: I really thank God and thank Chief Honorable Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for what he is doing for his people. I say let him go ahead and God bless and protect his family.
Thank you. All right, that is it. We'll be wrapping up any moment from now. Let's quickly take the rest of the comments. Someone dropped another important comment. They asked a question. That is from OK Zuehan. We say, don't you think we need to go on a protest? So don't you think we need to go on a protest? Honestly speaking, we have done enough protest, and it will further expose our people to more killing, more humiliation, and more oppression. The action on ground is to mobilize to end open grazing. It is not a protest. You know, when we say 1 million people, we are not just saying for where 2 or 3 are gathered, 1,000 persons, 2,000 persons, 9,000 persons. We mean let every Biafran come out in solidarity to end open grazing, and we'll take it up from there. It's a simple thing. And it is not a group thing, no. It's not about your group affiliation, whether you belong to this group or the other. It's far from that. It's bigger than that. It's about the people. And we are the people occupying the Biafran land. So it is left for us to stamp our foot and do the needful. Else, the inevitable will happen. They are flooding. If you have not watched the video I published this morning on BVI Channel, immediately I end this program, go and watch it. Extremely very important. Go and watch it. If you have not subscribed, click on the subscription button and click on the bell Why you do that is because whenever we upload any video or whenever we come live, you will be the first to know that we are live, all right? Or we uploaded a video, so do that. So my brother, we are shutting down the system, but it requires every Biafran to come out in mass. We are talking about a million march to say no to open grazing in our homeland. So that is the service you are going to do for your people and not just protesting. All right? Why is it that Biafrans have continued to delay in coming out of numbers to chase away the criminal politicians and rulers in Biafran land? Fear, my brother, fear, poverty and hunger is the instrument that is dealing with our people. The instrument the political class are using against the people is poverty and hunger. And our people are so afraid to die, yet we die every day. All right? Calvin Isaka Amoke says, since the government of Nigeria has prescribed IPOB, the security officers will turn tiger the moment they hear the word member beside IPOB. So IPOB should operate under another guise. That is an advice from a brother. No, you are right. Nigerian government cannot stop us getting Biafra. Thank you. That is very important. Obani and Obani said, for those of you who are asking what our problems are in the southeast, our problem is your so-called elders, Ohaneze, and the so-called southeastern governors. That is from Obani. Then Goosey Python said, I'm very angry with Nigerian youth. They cannot rise up. That is from Goosey Python. Then Calvin Isaka Omoke said, when IPOB encounter the security men, they can say that they are Biafrans or indigenous people of Biafra, not mentioning member. I have said that before. That is the truth. All right? Good. All right? I think, hello, I believe that we have come to the end of the program, but let me quickly rush through the remaining comments very snappy. We are done with the program already. We're just trying to make sure that every person is identified. Anyone that made valid comments or those who have taken their time to be with us on this live broadcast. Don't forget that this program comes to you every Friday, 6 to 7 p.m. or sometimes 7 to 8 p.m. depending on the activities of the day. Don Bosco said, okay, let's go up a little bit. Chike, okay, Chike Henry, thank you for your submission. Casey, K. Isaac. In fact, sometimes I find it difficult to call some of the names we use on this social media. Don Bosco said, if I may ask, did they catch them with any arm? My brother, no arm was caught with them. All right? The Fulani that killed is set free. That is Nigeria for you. Where criminals are rewarded and innocent punished. Unfortunate. But part of the reason why we are doing what we are doing, we want freedom. All right? All right. All right. They can't stop Biafra. All governors supporting Nigeria will benefit from the Fulani jihadism. That is from Ezenwo Okoli. Owams Abengo said the transmission is noisy and what he said is not clearly heard. I understand. I actually made that request because there are some technical issues that we needed to fix, and we have to go through that uncomfortable part of that noise you heard. That's why we are running very fast to end the program before we encounter such problem again. Thank you so much for those of you who have been part of this platform. We appreciate you. Precious Bright said the most annoying thing is that the people that arrested the IPOB are the Boko Haram in disguise of army and police. Honestly speaking, when the Nigerian government catches Boko Haram or terrorist people, they say they have repented, they say they have rehabilitated them, and they say they have now integrated them, some of them, into the Nigerian army or Nigerian police. Why would this comment be valid? Make una be the judge. Make una not talk say na me talk am. All right? Good. Precious Bright continue to say, if the Biafran IPOB, if the Biafran's IPOB plan is very well, the evil governors or everyone blocking the way of freedom should go down. Finally, Obani said, I don't understand why the elders of Southeast are still dreaming of providing a president in 2023 without discussing what's important, which is the freedom of Biafra. Thank you so much for being part of this program. That is the last we can take on the comment section, and the calls we've already ended taking calls for tonight. It's a pleasure having you guys, and those of you who have called, those of you who have dropped your comment, those of you watching, please keep sharing. If you have not subscribed, click on the subscription button. Don't forget, we're always live on Mondays, Tuesdays, and on Fridays. On Mondays, we're just doing our radio program, which we also stream. We're talking about the mobilization for 1 million march against open grazing to force the governors of the Southeast and the South-South to sign into law anti-open grazing bill. This is for the security of our homeland because Nigeria's security system had failed. So always make time to join us on these live broadcast sections every Monday. Mondays are 11 a.m. to 12 noon, which I stream here on our YouTube, and also you can listen to it via Odenibo FM website and also from the FM radio station itself. Somebody is calling on, the person is calling on video. We don't take video calls right here. Sorry about that. If you want to call, we can give you the opportunity to call on voice. All right. Let us possibly get these brothers' voice out. They don't know. Hello.
Good evening, Good
evening. You called on the video.
Hello.
Hello. Good evening.
Yeah, I called
on the video, but we don't take video calls. Your name and where you're calling from.
Okay. Perhaps some other time I'll call back again.
Be very fast because we have ended the program already. So we want to take.
It's okay. I'll give it a new try. I will give a second try next time. Thank you.
No,
bye bye.
Go ahead with your submission. Hello. Let us allow him to go. Honestly, we've already ended the program. I just wanted to give that person that opportunity to air his opinion. But nevertheless, join me next week on Monday, 11 to 12 noon. Also, join me on Tuesdays on Matters Arising from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. and on Fridays, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. on Biafra Discourse. The time could change from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. All right, the time could be swapped depending on the situation of things. Thank you. I still remain as Lieutenant Peters. Keep the hope alive. Biafra is real. We are the Biafran people. In Africa, Biafra died, and in Africa, Biafra shall rise again. Oh, sorry, that is the wrong connotation. I said, in Biafra, Africa died, rather. Permit me. That's a twist. In Biafra, Africa died. Then in Biafra, Africa shall rise again. That is exactly what I wanted to say. Thank you so much for being part of this program. I appreciate you all who have watched. Like I said, click on the subscription button, like, share, drop your comment. Visit our website, www.bvichannel1.com. You can also visit the Play Store to download our app, BVI Channel 1. It's very important because everything is in that app. You can watch our live stream, you can get the video updates as it comes and all the rest of that. You have all the information at the tips of your finger, just in one click. All right? Thank you. I appreciate you all. I say may God bless you, may God keep you, may God continue to uphold every Biafran. Whatever good thing you are doing, it doesn't matter where you belong, which group you belong. As long as you are adding value to the freedom of our people and to the freedom of the black race, please, may God bless you in all your efforts and endeavor. All right? Remain blessed, remain protected at all times. Cheers. And as I'm signing out, bye-bye.